Hey guys, this is Joanna for Engadget, and I'm here with the Arcos 32 Internet tablet, or at least that's what they're calling it. I consider it more of a PMP sort of device. Anyway, it's got a 3.2-inch touchscreen, resistive touchscreen, and we'll go through that in a second. Very pocketable, very small, obviously smaller than a phone. It's got a nice sort of brushed metal back and a camera down here, which is awkwardly placed, and I can show you that in a second. So anyway, I wanted to concentrate here on the touchscreen performance because that's really what I wanted to show off. At first, I really did think it was a capacitive touchscreen because really I don't have to press hard at all, but a fingernail does work, so it is resistive, but as you'll see, very, very easy to sort of scroll through things. I'm not pressing hard really at all. So this is the music player app. This is a good time to show that off. Nice looking. You've got album cover art here, sort of a cover flow thing. You can go in here and you've got your standard list, which can be organized by artist, album, that sort of thing. So nice music player for sure. That's sort of, I think, the standout feature. I don't think it's by coincidence that Arcos puts music and video up here first. So let's show that video as well. It's going to be hard to show off with this glossy screen, but so plays a number of different file formats. This is You've Got Mail, which was preloaded on here. Whoever had this first is a Meg Ryan fan or a Tom Hanks fan. So nice playback. This is an AVI file. We played some Windows Media Player files on here, some other sorts for testing, and works really well. Obviously, your standard playback screen's pretty glossy, and wanted to show here also, I mean, this is the brightness cranked all the way up, cranked it up for the video, and it's still a little muted. I'm not sure that's coming through here because you're probably looking at me because this thing is so goddamn glossy. But anyway, wanted to show you now just sort of the browsing experience, and you're seeing the accelerometer here, and it definitely works, and it's a nice addition, but it is a little flaky at times, so if you tilt it to the side at times, it will adjust to horizontal view. So had Engadget up here before. You'll see just scrolling's really easy. No need to like really dig your finger into the screen. No pinch to zoom here, but you can use these controls. Now I'm backed out. Didn't say it's not a big flaky at times, but scrolling is pretty nice. It's a decent browsing experience for just sort of reading something quickly, checking out headlines. And you can double tap to zoom in and out, sort of your standard Android browsing experience, but obviously you're actually definitely going to prefer to use it in horizontal mode here for typing in URLs or that sort of thing, as the keyboard in this mode is much larger than when you're here, and this can be really frustrating, though we did calibrate the screen once or twice and that did fix things. So wanted to quickly show off the gaming performance. Let's shoot back here. This may take a second to load. It doesn't really matter if we have the system sound on because there's no speaker on the device, which is one of our complaints, though. You can obviously put in a headphone on the bottom here. So show you the accelerometer here in the quick race mode. Very responsive accelerometer in terms of gaming. I'm not too good at this game, but you sort of get the picture here. Wanted to just quickly show the camera here, and this is obviously the main issue with the camera, is that if you hold it like this, you have your hand blocking the lens, so you've got to hold it in this horizontal mode because obviously it actually defaults to that, but you've also just got to make sure to hold your hand back for clicking, which causes it to be pretty unstable, but you do get the hang of it, though you'll see in the post that the picture quality isn't exactly stellar.